you're like, whatever, right? Whatever. But here they are, one series away from getting into the North American Strikers League, picking up Twisty, the former brawler for Dogslayers 2, and already they have assassinated Bloom. So they've just been going on, like, Cinderella Run isn't even putting respect on what they've been doing here. They've been on a complete, like, miracle adventure, an odyssey, if you will.
Well, I will say, obviously, Nicky Middleton and Weston both formed in the forges of the Collegiate Core Strike League. Probably pretty used to said Cinderella runs and so forth. Although that opening KO meant nothing in terms of the first goal, as Fiery is able to put it away without using an energy burst. This was PPL's map pick. Night Market here on a Deadeye Prizefighter start. So no surprise to see the damage hitting hard a little earlier. But I imagine the teams will get used to it here rather quickly. Nice goal gates taken here by the Dogslayers, and now KO comes through. There's that primary combination that's hard to dodge.
Yeah, boom, another big primary coming out from Twisty. Now it's 3 Prizefighter stacks. And just both coming from Bloom, able to get a point of their own right there. And this really is a match between, oh my god, killing people, first of all, but between the, like, old blood and new blood. We've got PPL, who's been around since the beginning, been around since beta. These are some old players, but handless dogs, sorry, Dogslayers, are slaying. You know, a nail emoji, the whole 9 yards. They are getting these KOs. They are definitely newer to the scene. None of them. Weston played a game in NASL last season, but for all intents and purposes, none of them have seen the NASL light. Would all be rookies in the new season if they're able to qualify. And they're looking very confident right now. They're able to get these KOs and capitalize off of it. Meanwhile, PPL looking a little old, looking a little, dare I say, washed, as that's going to be one big set for Dogslayers here.
Huge to keep that momentum up early, and as mentioned, I mean, you talked about it a little bit in the last set, or in the last match rather, but this Estelle Rasmus combination here early, very difficult to try to defend against. They get a little bit of extra power, and it's real dangerous to be standing there on that goal line. It's stacks on stacks and built different for the two of them as well. So extra size for the Rasmus, extra speed for the Estelle. They're going to have even more coverage on that goal line. Going to make it even more difficult.
Yeah, I don't know. The dogs made out like bandits here on this draft. Extra special Drakkar, size on Twisty, who's already been getting these KOs with just the one Prizefighter. I wouldn't be surprised if we are just going to be seeing even more of that. It's going to be easier to hit these primaries. Like, size Rasmus makes his kit just so strong. And of course, stacks on your midfielder. Nice. Going to be taking that. It's looking great. Fiery did pick up bulk up, which is incredibly relevant. Could be getting some KOs of his own, but as it stands, it looks like the dogs are controlling the flow of the game here.
Yeah, even without the damage equation, which obviously is a very important part of it, but if all things remain even, you expect the presence in execution that both an Estelle and Erasmus would have, especially players that have likely been putting in quite the amount of effort to do just that. I think maybe out of anyone, if I know the players on this Dogslayers roster, they're going to want to be there in the North American Strikers League. I think they're treating tonight as their Super Bowl, and hey, it's showing early.
Yeah, they are booking it all the way down the 50-yard line. Sorry, not my area of expertise, but they are just, you know, full sprint, breakneck pace right now, getting these points. Twisty with the flip, able to get one barrier, might be taking it. Bloom also has a flip, but is not going to use it. And like, we're just seeing these barriers fall down so quickly.
Oh, but hang on. Fiery's got an energy burst there, might be able to put it away. But Heaven Resident chucked down very low. Doesn't matter. Gets it down to Fiery. Puts it right between Weston and Nicky Middleton. So maybe another one back on the board here for PPL. But have to be a little careful. Twisty with 2 prize fighter stacks at the moment. And Heaven Resident with 0. Don't want to let this one snowball even further out of control. PPL really trying to hang on here.
Yeah, certainly. Bloom still has this flip. Does not have a lot of stagger to work with, though. And 2 flips on the back line for the Dogs means that they have a very comfortable position in this point. That's 1 flip for a barrier, but is that going to be enough? Because Bloom pushing forward right now, looking to get anything, is just... They're not able to break this Drakara and this 1 barrier right now. Again, 2 flips. That's a lot of defensive pressure. Like, you would think that the Asher is just going to be putting on a lot of offensive pressure, but without a lot of space to work with, without the ball at all times, we're just kind of seeing Fiery walk around here.
There's a power cord, finds the goal barrier. And about to have 3 energy bursts online here for the Dogslayers. Thunderstruck is out. Bloom defended away. Weston is able to pick up a goal barrier there with the energy burst. Crosses up the court, back down to Nicky Middleton. Here's an energy burst, tries to send it around the corner. Twisty takes the shot, sent away by the Supernova. Nicky Middleton might try to get it up to the Brawler once more. Twisty will be able to find it with an energy burst and sends it straight through. Set point once again for Dogslayers 3.
Yep, PPL able to get a point in this set, but now 2-1 for the Dogs. Looking very confident. They did use all of their energy bursts last point, though, and PPL has been resting on their energy. Going to be getting 3 flips very soon. Probably going to be looking to use them. Could swing this set in their favor, get a little bit of momentum, but not if they can't get these flips, and not if they're not using them, because that's going to be the Dogs on the breakaway right there, sealing out that set.
They're playing like they're hungry. Just saying. I know a thing or two about hungry dogs. As we've gone through the North American Strikers League. Pick the litter again here for one of the forwards on Dogslayers. Will be a monumentalist denial from the Heaven Resident, air quotes. Don't know if that's legit or not. I'm well aware who this player actually is. Thank you for certain messages happening nonsense and everywhere. But no, all good. Will be a denial, and seems like a little more speed here too for the Dogslayers, which is obviously going to be impactful. And no, can't have another set snowball off of an early KO from Twisty here, can we?
We might just, as Heaven Resident sent back from whence he came, and that's going to be a prize fighter stack for Twisty. Nicky, though, getting taken down, losing the stacks on stacks, does not have prize fighter notably, but that's going to be a prize fighter stack for Fiery, who also picked up Rampage, which means that, and I was going to say, oh, if you KO Fiery, that's going to be a lot of value. You can't KO the Asher, but you can KO the Now, and Heaven Resident once again going down. That's another prize fighter stack for Twisty. Holy moly. But both barriers down for the Dogs. Both barriers down for PPL. Here, Dogs have the power play. Just ended. Able to get the barrier. Has this flip. But not going to be able to get much. And it's still just in the Dogs' hands right now.
And there's the primary. Takes it away. Bloom doesn't have the reaction time in order to get there. And Dogslayers starting to run away with this one. Or continuing to, I should say. Just 2 goals away from the first game on PPL's map pick as well. Bloom still holding on to the energy burst. Will give a goal barrier away. Twisty now with a pullback. Will force the energy burst out of Bloom this time. Fiery doesn't have the possession to keep it. To take a goal barrier for himself. Oh, a cheeky bounce there in the corner. Is able to find it. Goal barrier apiece. Feels like it's difficult right now for Fiery to get into any position with the coverage of both the Estelle Rasmus combination and a Drakkar primary getting in the way often as well. Consistently slow, doesn't have a lot of speed at all. Whoa, okay, I guess the Supernova went out just a second too early. Doesn't hit the core to get it out of there, and the capitalization comes through from Nikki Middleton. It is game point now for Dogslayers 3.
Yeah, insane blank. The coverage is on point right here for the Dogslayers. Able to just cover every clear. Weston has a flip. Nikki and Twisty working up onto one. Fiery also close. Is going to be a lot of energy, but the Dogs absolutely just want to seal out this point now. 1 point away from taking game one. That's one barrier. Again, close. There's so much energy on their side. So much energy in the whole lobby. That's going to be one flip. Not able to get much. Another, and all of a sudden, the tone has changed. No flips anymore. Except for Twisty, who I believe just got a 4th prizefighter stack.
That is 4 on Twisty. A dangerous spot to be. Especially Nikki Middleton starting to get up pretty high as well. Supernova will take goal barrier, but now Twisty going to punish on the other side. Crystal Flies Thorns come out, but Fiery finds the KO, knocking out Nikki Middleton and knocking out those pancakes. Power play opportunity here. Twisty still in the way. Fiery cannot collect, is slowed by the Molten Bolt. Weston very far forward, but Nikki Middleton's going to spawn back in, and the play doesn't come through. Twisty, another KO. Another power play. Energy burst burned by Bloom. Nikki Middleton tries to punish again. Can't quite find it. Down to Twisty. Wasn't quite expecting it that time. As it is Alex coming back online. Weston up to Twisty. Maybe to themselves. Nope, not quite this time. Knocked away slightly. Fiery trying to get a dribble play going of any kind, but it's been so challenging to do so. And now the Estelle knocked out again. Another power play for PPL. Have to find some kind of passing play here. Meanwhile, the core just goes around the stage, and the penalty kill comes through. Fiery now maybe with the dribble. Well done. Finally puts the combo he's been looking for this whole time through.
Yeah, and that's exactly what PPL is looking for. A lot occurred in that very long point. I think the most significant thing here is that Nikki Middleton no longer has those stacks, getting KO'd twice in that point. Now means that it's going to be a lot easier for Fiery to KO her. Again, KO'd twice. But that's going to be a second barrier down. This is the Dogs' opportunity, but that's another KO on Nikki here.
That's Fiery at 4 prizefighter stacks, 5 rampage stacks. Continuing to snowball this game. Momentum feels like it's in PPL's favor at the moment, but even still, all that momentum can go away with one more goal on the board, but a double KO comes through off of the Supernova from Bloom. Twisty's gonna find one for the road, and now pull back Fiery, who's gonna make it to the core first. No, can't quite get there in time. And now both will come back online. Here's the pass splitter out from Fiery. Bloom dashing forward. Nikki Middleton with the Rose Warp back to defend it. The hold on the goal line here for the Dogslayers has been immaculate so far, and everyone's back online now. We're finally into overtime. Shot to the top corner, just wide. Twisty picks up yet another one. Here's the death touch. It's out, but Fiery will interrupt the pass back. Nikki Middleton maybe forward. No. The primary play hasn't been set up, but it doesn't need to be. Twisty threads the needle again on a play that no one was expecting. Felt like the nerves were going off the charts on that last point, but nonetheless, the Dogslayers put it through, and they're on the board with their first game.
Oh my god. An exceptional game out of the Dogs there. We started to see that Fiery was beginning to get out of control. We were just seeing this giant Asher and getting all these KOs. Again, Asher really struggles to KO people with speed because she's slow, and chasing someone down trying to get a dash punch is tough. So once those stacks were off the board, Fiery was just able to get these continual KOs onto Nikki, as we saw. Just got a lot of KOs in general. And still, though, just not able to fully capitalize. I think the Dogs just had too much coverage. Again, the Rasmus Estelle, their spheres of influence are so big, and they were able to interrupt a lot that Fiery and Heaven Resident were trying to put up, which meant that they had so much control of the ball, and it made the Vice goalie really difficult to pilot because, as we saw last series, Vice on defense is not a hitter. You've got to be throwing out that Thunderstruck on the other side of the field and getting in there if you want to be getting the max value out of the pick.
Yeah. And, has to be mentioned, a prize fighter start means the snowball's going to start swinging one way or the other. I think if you're early and you are this Estelle Rasmus duo, you have enough core control where you're not that worried about it, and you have to get more desperate to try to get the core away from them. Maybe leads to more mistakes and gets that snowball rolling early with a few early KOs. How many times was Twisty able to find it just off of a single pendulum swing off of a kickoff? Not exactly the kinds of positions you want to be in if you are PPL here, and certainly not a position you want to be in if you are a team trying to qualify for the North American Strikers League. This league with 7 seasons, or will be 7 seasons worth of history. Might as well be 7 seasons, given that there was a West and an East, but all that's behind us now. What's ahead of us is Game 2. Oni Village on a built different peak performance start comes through here. It'll be PPL on the blue side with the first pick.
Yeah, something else important to note is that Night Market was PPL's map pick. And Night Market is just like a NASL player staple. You show up, it's a map that you can hands gap people on. All these narrow corridors, strike wars, etc. But the formerly handless dogs showed up today. They brought their hands and were able to make up the deficit. Now going on to their map pick, Oni Village. And we saw what Twisty was doing on the Rasmus on Night Market, which is it's an okay pick. Usually like to see X, Julie, Asher, right? Those kinds of characters on Night Market. Now we're going to Oni Village, which is just such a it's a Kazan Rasmus world, and Twisty is here to thrive in it. And Fiery has a great Kazan for sure, but it's going to be banned right away, taken off the board, get it out. Not going to be dealing with that. And I think for good reason, because Twisty also has a great Kazan. They don't want to play it. They don't want to play against it. Get the character out. The dogs are going to be banning Kai. Again, great midfielder on this map. Which means it's kind of a race for the Estelle here. And I have to wonder if PPL are going to first... They are. They're going to first pick it.
Yeah.
taking it right then and there. And I agree. I think that is a good call.
You cannot give over another Estelle Rasmus game if you're PPL. And in fact, we do see the Rasmus picked up in addition to the IME. We'll actually see where that IME ends up going as this one continues. But I think PPL so far has played this pretty well. We'll see how they elect to round out their picks here.
Yeah, I'm very curious. We're seeing IME Rasmus, and that's a Rasmus brawler. For sure, 100%.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty certain an IME midfield. So I know that Weston has been very his game plan for most of the day has been I'm gonna pick Drakkar. And because Drakkar is not it's not an outstanding goalie. And there it is. It's Lizard with the shotgun, but surprisingly does pretty well into most brawlers. And so Asher is probably one of the worst matchups. Julie as well, not exceedingly great, but obviously Weston was in there, able to handle it. PPL, though, picking up the Julie Dubu, just running full Frostfire comp. And
it's the lore team.
I know these guys. And I definitely don't disagree with that. It's going to be Estelle and Julia are both super bursty characters. You drop a big beam every 10 seconds. You drop a dash punch every 16 seconds or so. That kind of thing. Their offense is going to be very explosive. And I think it's going to be a little rough on the downtime. Meanwhile, Dubu, Big Dubu is going to be holding it down. I think Estelle, though, does really well into Dubu. Estelle and Rasmus also. Or no, they don't have Estelle. IME also does well into Dubu. They don't have Estelle. Yeah. I'm just looking at... I was thinking... They don't have to worry about Estelle. They do have to worry about Rasmus and IME, though, who also do well into Dubu. Once you get the slam through, or the pendulum swing takes a moment to come out, if the slam just stuns the core. And obviously, Rasmus doesn't want to get into the Dubu zone. you don't want to be in the Dubu zone. Could be getting some pendulum swings, trying to sneak it by. Cyber swipe, like all of these things are great for getting through Dubu.
Speaking of the Dubu zone, that is one big Dubu on a built different start with pauldrons. Starting out, will likely be able to cover almost the full barrier regardless of where you are off of a single secondary. So Bloom will like to see that early, and maybe we'll also eat up another potential size awakening just to be even more annoying in that way. We'll see if that's going to be too big of an issue, or if that's just going to cause Twisty to be able to find a few extra stunning plays off of a pendulum swing or something of the sort. Fiery trying to rush up towards this barrier. Weston starting to get taken down a little lower. I imagine the Fiery Flurry is... the Fire was close to thinking about there, but a nice defense actually comes through. Nikki Middleton can't put it away. Firewall Sentry is going to keep that one away from Bloom, and now it is Alex again looking back and forth with Weston. Here's Fiery going up, not able to find the core. Twisty now versus Bloom. The core keeps going back and forth. Welcome to Oni Village. Plenty of speed, and once again straight through the goalie midfielder combination.
Yeah. Just great coverage coming out from Nikki Middleton here. Able to catch just about everything. The core was always, or she was always getting to the core, not letting it by. And that really let Twisty get that offense going. We are seeing, like you said, gigantic Dubu. Big Dubu. I think his strike, it just covers the entire speed lane. Like vertically.
Yeah.
You can just sit on there. It's gonna be tough. Weston is also the people are calling it Godzilla, has a size awakening. Big Drakkar could be coming into play in the future, but obviously just not as big as Dubu. Nowhere near. And these walls, these logs, these hooks from Twisty, able to get through the Dubu action, and all of a sudden it kind of similar to last point, looking a little rough, but Dogs have the open net now.
Tell you what, I feel like you can tell when a team is in form, all three members holding much their own, and that is exactly what it feels like we are watching right now out of Dogslayers 3. Another goal goes through. The ability usage, control of the ball, and locking things down overall, even though there are these possibilities for success, they've been able to work around their enemy team's strengths. And it's a large part of the reason why they stand right now one game away from qualifying for the North American Strikers League. Twisty with the whiplash. There's the pendulum swing as well to send home another set. Dogslayers up in map 2.
It's just a Twisty on the Rasmus again. We are watching a beautiful performance. And I'm speechless. Unfortunately not for this draft, because I'm not looking at any size. Going to be tough, but heavy impact. It's going to be a very nice first pick. Great deny. Great pick for Rasmus. Getting some more damage. I'm curious to see who's getting this 1-2 punch, because if it's not like Weston denying it, which you will, it's going straight to Fiery and things get dangerous. I think 1-2 punch is one of the best awakenings in the game, broadly, for many reasons. But I think on Oni Village, it is pretty up there, because especially on goalie, you're able to get so much core speed on your dribbles. You get core speed from the speed lanes, and then in overtime, we're talking sickening amounts of core speed. The ball's not supposed to go that fast. It's going to like rupture. And that is especially good into something like a Dubu, able to get out of his range and get some nice cross-map scores. Unfortunately not yet, as the Dogs net is open, but I like the 1-2 punch pick, and obviously I also like everything else going on. Fiery got Super Surge, did not use it to put it in, but is going to just be winning that strike board there and putting PPL on the board this set.
Yeah, good to see solid execution now from Fiery. There's another one getting it on the board with that dash. Everything was just thrown towards the core, trying to get that top barrier for the Dogslayers, but Mr. Resident is holding it down. There's another Super Surge coming through for Fiery. Wasn't able to connect with the core. Does have the Energy Burst here. Looking for the dribble. Trying to find a way to mix up what's going on. Will find it with the Fiery Flurry. Does have the Energy Burst. And there's the point blank shot for the net. Hang on a second. PPL now up 2-0 in the second set.
It's signs of life. Heaven Resident showing he's not quite gone yet. As what you were saying earlier about you can tell when a team's in form. I think for a lot of this series, we've been watching PPL and not really seeing that. These past 2 points, though, have been such a different story. I don't know if we had some, like, insane comms, some like, okay, guys, let's win this kind of thing. But all of a sudden, they're really exploding to life. It seemed like they just needed a set going in this in this second game here to get what they're looking for. Because now, all of a sudden, they are crushing this game.
It is wide open now. Power play opportunity will not come to fruition for the moment, but if Alex continues to play as enlightened as he has been for the past few minutes here, we could see a very different story for the rest of this game. Meanwhile, Firewall Sentry comes out. Twisty tries to pull it back in the Whiplash. Not going to find the core. Won't have the extra cooldown for a while longer. Oh, almost takes a shot there. Could have been a tricky place with Tofu Fortress, and still is able to find the mix-up. Not able to be covered there by Alex, and the Dogslayers are back on the board in set 2, potentially trying to stop this momentum in its tracks before it gets too far out of hand.
Right, Twisty just keeps finding all of these beautiful shots, and really, kind of the story of melee goalies, especially on this map. It's once the net's open, things are so much harder. You are going to be struggling. Right, if it's not in the Dubu zone, it's no good. And the Dubu zone is only so big. Even if this guy is a monster, the net now open, and like, it's a little scary. Drakkar is kind of a similar story, but with the shotgun, he has so much more coverage, able to make up for that deficit. And here we're just seeing a lot of pressure coming out from the Dogs all of a sudden, similar to how PPL showed up at the beginning of this set as boom, crazy 1-2 punch speed coming out from the Molten Bolt.
You called it out earlier, and that almost secured it on the goal. It was just reactable enough from Bloom. Maybe it was the extra size, actually, from the Dubu, helping that one out. And staying out of the net. Weston does have an Energy Burst online, likely saving it for a defensive play. Knows that the set's on the line, will use it there, trying to keep this goal barrier alive at all possible costs. Fiery and the Fiery Flurry. Goal barrier not taken that time. The strike comes up just shy from Twisty as the core is already skyrocketing in set 2. Fiery with an Energy Burst, as does Alex. Tries to look for the pass, but denied that time. And the piercing shot will send it through. Well done by Heaven Resident, putting it there, and PPL finally taking a set in this one. Have to try to turn this one around here.
Yeah, there he goes, John Heaven, slamming that one in the top side of the net, and going to be taking stacks, and that's very big. Stacks, again, the Oni Awakening. Especially on Estelle, on not a speed character, stacks just makes up all of the speed deficit, and into a not speed character, things get even worse. It's kind of why Estelle excels so much on this map is, like, again, it's Estelle and Kai, midfielder picks. And if you get stacks on Estelle into Kai, all of a sudden Kai, like, his one thing is that he's fast. Doesn't matter anymore. So now imagine you have stacks on Estelle into someone that's not Kai. Uh-oh. The game just gets so much harder. We did see Missile Prop on Weston, though. Aerials on Nikki, going to be making up just some range, etc. And Quick Strike on Bloom with all this extra size. He is, I think, just going to be trying to strike check the Dogs here, and that's what Dubu excels at. So maybe not there, though, because Nikki is going to be jumping in with that Aerial's extra dash range, putting it in. That's 1 point for the Dogs.
I do want to call that out. I think that Aerials is actually a huge pickup here for Nikki. Plus the Twin Drive picked up in the last draft means that the secondary is going to come out a lot more often, more core control on the map overall, and it is a snowball effect off of the kickoff here. Weston credited with the goal, but so much was thrown towards it that might as well have gone to the whole team.
Holy moly. Quite literally blink and you miss it. And we're seeing 2 flips now for the Dogs. They are exploding this set. They are showing up. They want to win. They lost 1 set and they said, never again. Not letting that happen. Getting in there. Flip 1 was burned by Twisty. Nikki still has hers. Bloom working up to 1. There's going to be the flip, though, and that's going to be the barrier. Just got to seal out this goal, and they're going to be 1 set away from qualifying for the North American Strikers League.
Just need 4 more goals, and it starts here on this one with open goal gates. Fiery doesn't want to let that happen just yet, though. There's a piercing shot. Once again connects, and oh no, the mind game comes through. Twisty reads Bloom and just puts the pendulum swing through. 1 set away now are the Dogslayers from making the league.
Yeah, the Brawler special. Just waiting. Just a little bit of patience. And boom. That's going to be a first pick for Twisty again. No size again. Going to be settling for the hot shot. Great deny from Estelle once again. And just nice for Rasmus. Always hitting the core. Going to be hitting that much harder. Getting some CDs back, etc. That's going to be nice. Team player picked up on Nikki Minelin too. More core speed. We're walking into the core speed world. Explosive entrance on Weston. And again, just more and more and more. We're going to be hitting the core so fast. And on the other side, PPL, I think the big pick here is Glass Cannon on Heaven Resident here. Going to be trying to just get even more speed. Bloom with the Among Titans. Speaking of speed, just more and more. It's a battle, in a sense, between speed and core speed. And so far, I mean, Weston's hitting the ball exceptionally hard.
Has been and made it a lot easier to find some of those clears. You mentioned this Among Titans for Maloom will sacrifice some of that size, but I think the speed is probably more than worth it at this stage of the game. Firewall Sentry is out. Oh my, Nikki Middleton comes up again. Bloom just stuck too far to the goal line. Feels like hesitation sometimes right now. Bloom is getting the best of him, and it's Dogslayers 2 goals away from qualifying.
Yep.
Oh, and Twisty.
Both barriers down again. It's just a complete breakaway. You can feel just all the passion, all the force. They are just racing to the finish line. They want it, but PPL not done yet. Big dash punch coming out from Fiery to get a power play this point.
Tell you what, if there's anyone that wants it on PPL, it is Fiery. It's been coming up with a handful of plays here or there, especially when Alex is able to find the core and get it up to him. Now trying to play some fancy business with all these strikes and about to have the cooldowns back online, but no. With that dash punch down, it's not going to happen. Here's Twisty again. Energy Burst, Whiplash comes through. The Summer Assault just a bit late. And Dogslayers now on qualification point.
This is it right here. Do or die. PPL has to show up this set if they want to stay alive, bring us to a game 3. No, Dogslayers are just, they're slaying. We're seeing it live in real time. They're doing it right now. 1 barrier, 1 goal now away from winning the series. It all comes down to this.
Twisty likely going to have some of those cooldowns online in just a moment. Just ticked over to level 10. Here's Fiery, tries to put it through, stuffing it, but no, it's denied with an energy burst out of Weston. There's the Whiplash. Twisty, again, trying to just wait out all the cooldowns that Bloom has at his disposal. Doesn't matter. Alex puts it through on the other side with a piercing shot.
Yep, boom. Saved for now, but once again, the do or die is not stopped. We're still in red alert, and PPL still needs 2 more points to even out this game, to give themselves a little bit more wiggle room. Meanwhile, the Dogs are just getting these barriers so confidently. It's only first barrier, Oni first barrier, etc. But it's still scary. You don't want to be down this far, especially when you're defending your position. Got to be nervous. Both teams. Now again, 1 point away from qualifying. The Dogs want this badly, and they're going to need to settle out this point if they want to get it.
Oh, probably not the most optimal energy burst use if you are Fiery, but just wanted to try to keep everything alive for the moment. Meanwhile, Nikki Middleton will find a goal barrier for theirs. There's a glitch pop, beautifully done up to Twisty. Almost wasn't expecting it. It was so perfect, nearly. On the Death Touch grab. There's the Molten Bolt coming out of Weston. Energy Burst comes up just shy. Tofu Fortress comes out, already burned. Alex with some area to work with on the bottom corner. Back pass over to Nikki Middle and takes the shot to the top corner. And it's Dogslayers 3 who have qualified for the North American Strikers League.
Boom! 500 big booms from Nasty straight to NASL. The Dogslayers have crawled their way up the ladder, up the chain, out of the doghouse, and into the big leagues. Here, taking out PPL and securing the 10th and final spot in the North American Strikers League. Oh my god.
I mean, hey, based on the way that they played today, at least in that last series, more than deserving of it. You could tell they came in hungry for this one. Twisty with 9 KOs in game 1, almost or 100% goal participation here, I think, in game 2 nearly. Just what a showing from everyone here for Dogslayers. And hey, end of the day, the team that's more practiced, the team that wants it more is going to take it. And that's exactly what was proven here.
Yep, it's like you said, they were hungry and turns out very, very hungry. Going to be gobbling it all up here. Unfortunately, that means PPL will be going down to NASA. Heaven Resident may rest easy now, but hey, congratulations to the Dogs. This is a gigantic win. Again, if you ask me, like, oh, we got some dogs in here. If you ask me,
who let the dogs in? I want to know.
Who let the dogs in? Hey, apparently we just watched them get in, and like just an insane match. PPL seed 1 getting taken down by seed 8. I don't know if there's ever been an upset like that in landing, ever. But again, just massive win right here for the Dogs.
Absolutely massive. And we now have our 10 teams set into the North American Strikers League. It will be Sad Boys, Sundubu Strikers, Return to Form, Showtime, Era's Kitten Club, the Rat Pack, Polar Cortex, Heavy Metal Gundam, and Dogslayers 3. Congratulations to those final 4 for their qualification in landing. And of course, thanks everyone to participation in the qualification circuit. It can be a doozy of an offseason, but thanks for sticking through it, folks. As is tradition on the landing broadcast, we've got to do a little PR show. So don't go anywhere and get your popcorn out, as some NASL players will join us for their power rankings at the beginning of the season after the matches that we just watched. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. We have just concluded landing, and as is tradition, after the off-season ends of the North American Strikers League, we do a little power ranking show for you all. This is Yapping Extraordinaire, where clearly our three respected panelists will give their absolute 100% serious takes for how the season is going to play out. You know, hopefully everyone here, if you don't, K-Bot, Vaughn, Drop Leto, 3Z Breezy. And actually, now that I see this, we should probably move around names. Oh no, Saya changed them for me. Okay, all good. Vaughn, how we doing? He's muted, gang.
No, I'm not. I'm not muted.
Oh.
I just had to take it all in.
Yeah.
Going into today, there were the 4 teams I wanted to make NASL were Rat Pack, HMG, Dogs, and the 4th team, Polar Cortex. Those were the 4 teams I wanted to make it. Now, I was saying this in the voice call that we were all in. If you offered me $100 to 1, like I put up $100, you put up on 101 odds, that those were the 4 teams that would make it, and I get $1 if they don't, and you get 100 if they would, I would have taken the bet. I thought there was no way the day would just magically work out where every team I wanted to make it made it. And then I watched it happen in real time. Oh my god. This is like my like born too early to explore, born too late to go to space, born just in time to watch the Dogs and Polar qualify for NASL. Oh my god. So I'm feeling great, Kenneth. I'm feeling great. Thank you for asking.
Good.
Thank you for being
Glad to hear it. 3Z, as you wrapped up your stream, sounded like you had some emotions to share with your audience.
That shit meant something to me, man. That meant something to me. I coached Twisty back when they were like a little, fledgling. I've been on the Dogs since CCL, since they were on different teams. Weston was a little noob at Colorado. Nikki was a little noob at the Longhorns. And it's just anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. This is I cried. Like, this shit means something to me.
Anything is possible when you've got a team putting in the effort to get it done. And Drop Leto, I'll turn it to you, Mr. Bozo CEO. Yeah, you haven't shared nearly the amount of emotion as the other two guests, which I think probably expected to happen. But what are your reactions to everything we just watched?
Well, guys, unlike what Vaughn said, where the 4 teams he wanted to qualify just completely made it, bet 1 to 100. Like the 4 teams, the Bozo support squad that I was rooting for in Liftoff, every single one of them crashed out. So went into landing really ready for anything, and I at the very least got to see some of the best spectator matches of all time for Omega Strikers. So that was awesome. So
sets us up well for an exciting season, not only of the primary league, but also of the NASL League and NAST leagues as well. Before we get into the actual power rankings, let's run top to bottom down the team, starting with the boys. That's right, they're back in town. Vaughn, you decided to actually pull back out the Sad Boys brand, and to do it, you just plopped Kainoob on the team. That sounds very weak to me.
I'm ready. I got Kevin Durant. I'm feeling like Curry. And then I got my Klay Thompson brother in the front court. It's going to be a movie, Kenneth. I'm very excited for the season.
That sounds like a movie. Drop Leto, how scary actually are these guys?
wow. Now that Hungry Like Nephew's gone, my favorite Omega Strikers team is finally back to claim another S tier. Let's go. This is going to be the best season ever. I'm ready.
Well, I would like to say, Drop, now that we finally have a desk of all S tier winners, it's anyone's game. now that everyone here has won an S tier, we've never had that before. So it's just
Now that you're in the group chat, of course.
Yeah, now that we added you to the S tier winners group chat, now we can talk about it for real.
All right. All right. Well, good deal. Second up, currently named the Sundubu Strikers 3Z after a third place in last season. The duo is broken up again, and Gramella's off the team, and shapeshifting is switched over. Well,
you're missing a step. There's a key step.
I am missing a step.
So there was NASL, and then there was the Denver LAN.
Right.
So in the Denver LAN, Gramella and shapeshifting teamed with Snake, and I teamed with Zoro the Fool, Samuel Zychinsky, Omega Strikers, and A. And we were known as Soon Polar Cortex. And we got third. And we outplaced Sundubu, who got sixth.
Handily.
So
Jeez.
there you go. There's a little context. And now shapeshifting is role swapping midfield.
And now he's crawling back. He's crawling back.
And I have Luke, because he knows
Yeah,
who his favorite dragger is. Come on.
Amen.
He likes it. He likes it a little draggy. Okay. So I'm the brawler, and Shape is midfield, and Luke is the goalie. Second place at the Denver LAN. So we've got some fellas on our squadron.
All right. Feels decent. Feels respectable. It feels like a lot is riding on the Denver LAN here, Breezy. It was one weekend tournament.
I'm just telling you like what you missed from.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Hell mine.
So, yeah, my bad. Actually, placing third in an S tier means nothing. That's right. Blow my shit too popping.
Hey, S tier's one thing, NASL's another, right? It's gonna take.
Well, I also got
true, Kenneth. It's so different. Amen. Someone said it. Someone said winning NASL is hard. Amen. That's what I'm saying. These lands, I got them all. I'm running out of fingers for my rings for these lands. These NASL chips are what matters. That's facts, Kenneth. Amen.
Okay, yeah.
Well, they are harder because they have a individual from Mexico that doesn't really come to any of the lands. So that in and of itself kind of makes them a little harder.
Loki.
Yeah. Kind of differential. All right. Third seed, return to form. Stuck together. No changes here whatsoever. Dropletto, what are our thoughts as they enter our season?
I'm ready for this season for Malfin Koi to kind of just show up, get his all-pro goalie like a beast, Lockian Kazan, which I'm going to be honest, should completely hold back his teammates in draft, but they managed to just keep winning despite that. So I'm beginning to think that if the better players always win, it doesn't matter what Mickey Mouse we pick, they're just going to show up on the game day and play better. So I'm happy to see them.
Say it with us, folks. 3, 2, 1. Play better, win more. That's right. And that's exactly what this team did last season. Looking forward to seeing them back. Showtime is our fourth seed entering the league. Also, with some roster swaps here, since Demon's Raw no longer exists, it's Gumi in the box for a Shionzu Joker forward pair. Vaughn, I mean, obviously, you come out again on top of the trade in Huss. You've been able to outmaneuver Huss again.
We need some antitrust laws in NASL. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. Vaughn was like, "Oh, I'll always never play with Kaidub in an S tier." Well, here we are.
Well, that implies that I didn't want to. So knowers know I'm the GOAT. Okay, let's be clear. I'm the GOAT at getting people who want to quit the game to play. Let me take you all back before some of you were even born to 2023. When an upcoming NASL rookie named Ginger Pop decided to play a NASL, and I role swapped to goalie, and I never played goalie to do it, and he was like, I only want to play if we play together because I'm having so much fun. Fast forward, Kainub, down in Chihuahua, Mexico, dead inside emotionally, hates the game, and me, the mother hen, is like, you know what would be really fun, twirls his hair that he doesn't have. I was like, wow, it would be so fun if you and I played and we could super whimsy max, and then lo and behold, we make out in DMs after we win, and we're like, that was so much fun. You know what? OS doesn't suck. Let's run it back. It had nothing to... Maybe I'm just an awesome teammate to have it now. Who could say? Maybe I'm just super awesome. So anyway,
right,
yeah.
But Showtime, Gumi is on this roster. Is that going to make a difference? Was that a yes and a slight head nod that didn't come through on the mic?
You're asking Vaughn, right? Not me.
Oh, I thought it was dropped.
I was asking Vaughn.
Oh, it was me.
Oh shit! Oh, my bad. Oops,
I
I'm
did
locked.
not address
Can-
anyone. I did not address anyone directly.
Okay.
So
Yo, yes. Okay, and the reason why I'll talk very briefly is because knowers know that Gumi is the worst human being ever. Don't ever. We literally blacklisted Demons Raw from scrims. He would literally troll his games for fun. He's the only team in history to be competitively punished that he's the captain of. Okay, now he has he has a responsible player on his team named Huss. Gotta keep it PG-13 here, but some people have said what I've really wrote about this. But long story short, Huss has that young man on a leash. Scrims start on time, no for fun. He gets a Kai. No, he gets a Kai Palter. Oh, Scrims not on time? Oh, okay.
I waited for 1 hour and 30 minutes last night to get walked like a dog. They do not start on time.
Oh, okay, but see, it's known. Showtime is devious because, okay, let's be clear. Barcode was a beast, but now just consider Showtime if they could play damage. And now that's what Showtime is, which is terrifying. So it definitely makes a big difference. And now this Gumi guy isn't literally rage baiting in comms and draft because Huss will beat his ass if he does. So like Rio is focused. It's like when you like send the kid off to boarding school and he comes back with the crew cut. Like it's like Rio is about to be. He's about to remind these new bloods, these rookies, why he was #1 goalie for some seasons. He's about to be a demon.
That's facts. And I'm just going to go on top of that because I kept saying, like, I was so sad watching Gumi last season because it was
pathetic.
Gumi that I know.
It was pathetic.
Love.
Yeah.
Like, this guy at his peak is a top 1 goalie. Like, he's him. Like, this guy is really him. And it's crazy that nobody knows because he hasn't played that well in like a year. But he's going to be back this season.
More like 2 years, but carry on.
Losing Kainu was not kind to him, that's for sure. Do not look at his Wikipedia.
Right. And that's hard. Like, that's hard to have that chemistry and whatever. And then, you probably lose some love for the game at that point. Regardless, I'm happy to see Gumi back. He's playing with people that he likes. They're friends, right? It's going to be good. And so it's going to be fun to watch.
And welcome Gumi to the stream. Hey, pal. What's up? Dude, Drop, you know something interesting that 3Z just said? I don't know if you caught that, but it's probably really hard to like enter another event with like different teammates and have a good result. Yeah. Could you imagine going to a LAN without like your classic midfielder or goalie and being able to win it? That'd be great.
So 2 players I've never played.
Dude, imagine. Anyway, I just thought we could relate, so I get it.
It sounded like 3Z, or looked like you had something else you want to say, but
I'm
if not, we
could just move on.
Okay, all right. EKC is coming in as the 5th seed here. Drop Leto. Is there still a rivalry between the Bozo Bunch and this EKC unchanged roster?
No, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up to date on Bestie and Slot. Me and Soren, he flew out to Connecticut to play against players like me, and he lost every single match at my house. It was really impressive. But you know what? I think through those games, me and Soren, we're homies now. Bozo Bunch and EKC, we're tight. We're tight.
All right. Like new formed scrim partnership, or like?
Oh hell no! I hate playing against that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say we do not scrim EKC in this house, bro. No brawler wants to scrim that team. Holy.
Why? Why not, 3Z? What's wrong?
OG RTF, just straight. Let me PG-13-5. What I was gonna say. It is my computer just turns it down. Hold on. Here we go. My computer legit just turns my volume down because I'm like peaking it. They're just RTF junior or pre-RTF, I should say. Like they just hit the brawler. That's all they do. Every ability at the brawler. It's quite frustrating to play against.
Once you get through it all and you score after they burn all their abilities on you, that feels really good.
It does.
Awesome.
It feels good when your midfielder can hit it in a straight line to their net and no one will be watching the ball because they'll all be looking at you. All good.
All good. Last up in terms of the invited back retained slot teams, it's the Bozo Bunch. That's right. They are here,
Wow.
and Merchant has taken over double. He has cloned himself and come
He's
back.
that good. He's that good.
He's-
Double Merchant. Holy.
Drop. How did this roster come together?
Okay, so similar to what Vaughn did to me for a while, for like, he kind of just dodged me for a couple S tiers in a row for being teammates, but it's okay because we did get our one.
It's facts.
I believe, if I remember correctly, it was kind of the same between me and Grimella, how we were gonna play for a lot of S tiers that we just didn't. But now, it's time. I saw potential in that 6th place Denverland all the way from up top, and I was like, that guy can win another S tier.
That's facts.
I can see it, and now our squad is looking so good. We got like some beautiful midfielder. I have the most handsome goalie of all time. It's time. I didn't even need to qualify. That's how good we were. It was crazy.
All right, solid. Vaughn, thoughts, reactions?
I agree. No,
Okay, nothing.
Correct.
All right, correct. Correct to hype up his own team. All right, good deal. Now, on to our qualifiers today. Oh,
Are we gonna
3Z.
ask
All right,
3Z
fine. I
a
haven't
question?
been letting everyone react to every team,
Yeah,
but if you have
Dragger,
something to say, go for
when
it.
when you're called on, you can speak. Don't.
Or maybe his mic won't let him.
W Rage Bay. Yeah, the computer Loki knows who the important voices are in the room. No, sorry, Eli. Go ahead. Smile.
Thank
We're
you,
listening.
sweetie. Okay,
listening.
so I was gonna say, is this the first time a team has made NASL from just like one team leaving above them, like automatically qualifying? Or
No.
This is the
surely
first
not.
time a team has been given their entry. Am I right,
No.
fellas? Up
Well,
top.
no.
That's how
well,
good we are.
Wait,
First
guys,
time ever.
guys,
Definitely
okay. I'm pretty sure this is the first time.
Saya
Really?
says he's pretty sure it's the first time.
Breaking records. That's the Bozo Punch way. Yes.
Yo, Bosa Punch. We gave
Ugh.
NASL C2 because 2 teams give the spot. Oh shit. Okay.
But
there we
Soon
go.
Diva was so fraudulent. The
Dude,
big
Josh,
23.
You're so good. You're so good at this, dude. What are
Wait,
you
what?
doing to get these teams just
His
forced?
his aura.
Force
His
response
No, wait,
over.
Josh
His-
just gets
his
it
aura.
done. It's the midfield mafia, bro. They move in silence.
That's facts. That's facts. In the
That's real.
silence.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, we can move on.
Do you have a thought or no? Or
Go
are we
ahead.
done?
Go Bozo
Okay,
Punch.
we're
Merchant's
done.
Awesome, sexy
Yay.
beast. I'm excited to see him in NASL again. WOZO.
That'll be fun. All right, 6th seed coming in, or 6th qualifier, however you want to put it. The Rat Pack. It's Frightfully Fresh, Tempo Melon, and Carmine coming together, qualified on the first qualification match of the day today. Dropletto, looking at this team, what were your thoughts on them making it in?
Guys, I know they looked really good, but I had to scrim once with the Tempo Melon for the draft league coming up, and I don't know things.
Oh, I
things
was
are not
I
looking
was
good.
there. I was there for that scrim. I was on the other team. Hey.
Not looking good. This is looking like a 09 crash out for the Rat Pack coming up, but
Oh,
you know what? Maybe Carmine can hold it all together. 1v9.
we've seen that play before. Maybe it'll happen again, 3Z.
What will happen again specifically?
Carmine, 1v9.
Yes, but also Tempo Melon 1v9, and also Fresh hold it down like a beast and not be an unk in the net.
So
True.
you think they got chances?
Yeah, this team's super good. Tempo played a lot of Luna forward today. I think they've at least the last 2 series exclusively played Luna forward. That just shows you that they're a tier above the players that they were playing against. And respect to the competitors, but Tempo Melon is a seasoned player. I think they have one of the highest levels I've ever seen in Omega Strikers. They play the game all the time. So Tempo is a beast. Carmine, same thing. Spams the game, beast player. Fresh, he's back. He's always been around the game. Super smart. You need someone like that who's smart, composed, calm on your team. He's not a rookie. He's got NASL experience. Great teammate. So this team is going to do really well.
All right, good to see them come back in. Next up, Polar Cortex. It's A, Name Chaotic, and The Fool, Sam Zoro Zachinsky. Thumbs down, Dropletto. That was harsh. What's up, man?
What does she even do? What does she even do? No, Kenneth, we know you do not know, but there's some Denver lore there that unfortunately Dropletto can never live down. So he's been scarred emotionally by this back line.
But I'd like to say, I see you over there. I did not see you pick Era today, and I was proud of you. We've grown as people. We've moved on from NASA.
Your midfielder started as an error one trick. I don't want to hear it.
We grew. We grew. We're past that now.
You've been only playing almost exclusively with people who at one point were era one tricks.
True, like me.
That's facts, K-Bot. Tell his ass. Tell this brawler.
Yeah, amen.
Nothing wrong with a little era to my ex type shit. Nothing wrong with that.
LS would agree.
True. Knowers know. Westcourt rules. Vaughn, had to have been exciting to see this team came in. Obviously, they pretty handedly cruised through NASA playoffs. And now excited to see them in NASL.
Yeah, K-Bot, knowers know that when this team made Nasty, do you know who their coach was? It was me. Do you know when they made NASA and played NASA, you know who their coach was? It was me. Do you know who coached Zoro when he was hard stuck low chow? Breezy knows. It was me. It was me. He is my favorite player to root for since 2023 when he and Coin were like plat duo queuing in prod games before launch and just griefing it crazy style, like just straight up Tyler 1 permaban levels. But even back then, people would give them so much crap and he would just be like, I just want to get better. And if there's one thing about this guy that's like consistently been one of the consistent factors of us literally since launch is that Zoro never gives up and he always tries his best and he's getting his flowers. And in 2025 he had a great year, multiple day 2 top S tier finishes, and it means a lot to me. I would not say like he and I are friendly. It's not like we're like we like don't hang out. When I say we're not friends, it's like we don't like shoot the shit together. So when I say like
mentee relationship strictly,
like I like the guy and we are friendly, but like this is such a special like player to me where like I don't have a reason I don't have like a bias to root for him. I just want to.
Right.
And that's super cool. I really like that. So W for him and the whole team. It's also so cool to see a team stay together, win Nasty, stay together, win NASA. Now qualify for NASL. I don't know. We got to be shaking like it's destiny for chance. So that's it's very special for me, K-Ball. I love that guy. So
good deal. Next up here, Heavy Metal Gundam.
Excuse me.
Okay, fine. Go.
Nope.
No, that's
you
fine.
Your homework, man. Those are my 2 LAN teammates right there, and I told you that earlier.
That is true. That is true.
You gotta log in and let me yap about my brothers. Okay?
All right, go yap.
Pull their screen back up. There you go. All right, listen. Everybody's talking about, name Cal like this, name Cal like that. Oh, I was talking about it too. This guy was griefing my games with solo queue. I was like, okay, I'm gonna need this guy to log in so he can get my ghosted chip. And he logged in today. He logged in. Okay. W name chaotic. Zoro, your vice is so sexy. I said it on stream earlier. I want to see that in NASL. We need more eject players. This melee goalie SH, it sucks. It's so boring. Let's play eject. Let's move as a triangle. Stop with this.
What?
I'm going to sit in the box barcode style all game. Hell no. That's unction. We don't play like that anymore. Let's go eject goalies every game. It's so much more fun. More damage, more core control. Anyway,
brother.
That's my little spiel. W Polar wants to eject the NASL.
Wait, am I going crazy? It feels like we have mostly eject goalies, at least by play style.
You're crazy. You're going crazy.
As I scroll down the list,
you're going crazy.
Of the people in the league. No,
you're going crazy.
Oh, okay. He's saying
you're going crazy. You're going crazy.
Of the people in the league right now,
you're going crazy. After call. I will sit with you with the stats, and I'll break down every NASL team last season how much eject got played. I promise. And below, don't ask me below NASL how much eject gets played. Don't ask. I'll go on a tangent. Everyone's heard it. Sorry,
I will add to that though, K-Bot. It's not just about the players. Like players pick to the meta, so it's more about what the players perceive the meta is. Then
we can't all be merchant like a beast.
Right, like that guy locks it in no matter what. And I like him for it. Like, I will eat that up with a spoon, like some gravy on turkey. Like that's what I want. So lock that
All
shit
right.
in.
All right, yeah. What do I know? I know nothing. I just show up because it was
Yeah,
NASL Day, apparently.
We still love you.
We love
Yeah.
you, K-Bob. Oh my goat.
All right. Now I'll move on. Heavy Metal Gundam also was qualified for the league. Our penultimate slot here. Zay, I Am the Milkman, and Josh. Coming in, Vaughn, you had to figure that like maybe Zay has a chance of qualifying, but it's still going to be an uphill battle as it has been almost every season up to this point. Finally got it this time.
From 2023, if you're around, my favorite streamer was the Plat 6-hour Zay solo queue streams where he would just vibe max and just coin flip his way in Plat. Like if you literally go back to like June 2023 in Westcord, I my first message on his guys Zay Dono walled me FF like how can live like that my streamer because we didn't know each other, and so I remember there was a day where he was like over the game, and I was like, no, this guy, like, I love this guy. He can't quit OS. Like everyone else is quitting, and I remember I gifted him like 10 subs. I was like, do not uninstall the game because he uninstalled it on stream, and I was like, you can't stop. I'm gifting you subs. Please don't stop playing. And he said, okay. And he reinstalled the game, queued up, and raged the whole time. But he didn't quit. He didn't quit. So I'm his biggest fan. And the Milkman's my daddy, as we all know. So this team making it, I hoped it would happen, and it did. Drop, obviously, I don't know your experience getting milked last season like me, but I don't know if you have any thoughts on the roster.
All I'm seeing is that I think we put Mako on the wrong player for this little thing we have in the bottom here.
No, don't tell me you're a Mako forward apologist. That shit.
It's good. It's good.
I think it may have been a little overpicked, but I've picked it in scrims. It can win games. It can win you games.
Hey, Snake at New York City Land. Pick that. Yep, one him an S tier.
It's good, and we have.
Let's respect the Mako forward. That's a good pick.
And we have another player. We we have one more hero for Mako Brawler to save the day.
All right. Well, good deal. 3Z, do you have any comments for this team, or should I move on this time?
Yeah, but you should like switch up the order because you keep forgetting me and making me last. And
I didn't forget you this time. I asked.
That's true. I appreciate you, K-Bot. I didn't get milked last season, but I'm glad that Big Trev is back. Mr. Milkman. It's good to see Zay hit NASL, the collective sentiment. Because he's been NASA for a long time. And he said he's gonna stream solo queue now, and like Vaughn was saying, his streams are really entertaining. So I'm glad that he has motivation to stream now, apparently. And yeah, Josh, super good player.
Low-key kind of played like a demon. Yeah.
He played like a beast today.
Yeah, he did.
He's been around. He's been in NASL just like Zay. They've been a sub. So it's cool to see both Josh and Zay, long time platinum exclusive teammates, finally qualify.
Good deal. All right, final team. It's the Dogslayers. Let's hear the barking. 3Z, I'll go to you. There's obvious excitement around this team, but now they're about to play on a whole other competitive level. What?
I don't know where Vaughn went. I don't know what happened. Did he fall over? Like what?
No, it's my webcam. It's my webcam. The thing. Anyway, keep going, everyone. Smile.
3Z, what are this team's actual odds of putting in the work to get it done this season?
What is getting it done? Is getting it done making playoffs?
Let's go playoffs.
Winning NASL. Okay.
Let's go this playoffs. Maybe playoffs pushing top 4.
Right.
We're pushing top 4 is a little bit of a stretch for your first
motorized wheelchair.
Motorized wheelchair facing right. There's a few teams that have placed top 4 in their first season of NASL, and usually they don't have someone who's already been in NASL. So, like for instance, you could say Calm. Oh, look, Calm was a rookie team. Boxcard and Natty. but they had 3Z Breezy. 3Z Breezy had been in NASL before, right?
True.
So it's like a little bit. It's not fraudulent, but it's not the most surprising
EKC.
thing in the world, right?
EKC is the only exception.
They made it
In their
right, so
rookie
they're the
season,
exception.
3 rookies, they got grands, and that was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that was a crazy run.
That's like, so if we compare Dogslayers 3 to EKC, I don't know. I don't know how I would compare those two teams. Nikki Mindlin is a brawler who role swapped to midfield, but they've also been playing goalie, so it's like the perfect position for them. She played super well. Twisty, longtime brawler, like I said, I coached them. Twisty went crazy. This is a NASL quality brawler. Like Twisty's the GOAT.
True.
Weston
Looked like it today.
Honestly, I was surprised by how well Weston played today, and I shouldn't have been because he's been improving a lot. I just didn't expect him to keep his composure so well, because typically what I've seen is that he gets a little nervous, but he really kept his composure today in the games, and I was really proud of Weston. So I think if this team keeps improving like they have, this team came together very late, right? Launchpad 3, they came together. So if they can improve and make NASL in this short of time, who knows what they can do by the time playoffs rolls around.
It'll be a matter of keeping up that consistent hunger over the course of the first few weeks of the season into the later weeks as well. Dropletto, got anything to add for this roster?
Oh my goodness. Way back when at the Cali LAN, first day, I'm eating out with like 20 different people, but to my left, seated next to me, is Weston. And I don't know how we got to it, but when the Bozo Bunch members were talking about how to play the game, because we were looking at our beautiful dinners, I was eating like steak and fries, we decided that you can figure out the roles of the game as cutlery. The brawler, no, the midfield is the fork that holds the food down. The brawler is the knife that cuts through. And the goalie is the spoon that catches all the scraps and that to pick up along the way.
Useful tool. And knowers know the fork is the first to move.
The fork always, you gotta put in the fork, hold it down, so that the knife can finish the job, and then the spoon or fork can finish the meal and deliver the beautifully cut steak to your mouth. And Weston has shown that he has taken these teachings to the next level, has qualified with a new fork and a new knife in Dogslayers 3. It's beautiful. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about this conversation until it was brought up like 5 minutes ago in Bozo Cord, but I was like, it was the coolest thing ever. It's the best analogy. It's so good.
It is a good analogy.
Yeah.
It's a good analogy.
Good deal. Vaughn, I don't know if you have anything that could possibly compare to said metaphor. But
like low-key,
other...
the subs are like chopsticks. Knowers know. That's all I have to add to that. Substitutes.
Substitute players.
Yeah, chopsticks.
Like subscribers.
You only use them very, very rarely, but if you know how to use chopsticks well, it's hella aura.
That's facts.
There you go. Dogslayers. Any other? I mean, we've talked enough about them. It feels.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good deal. Well, time for the moment you've been waiting for. It's power rankings time. I will start with Dropletto. We go bottom to top. That's right. I'm putting the newcomer on the board first. Give me your power ranked 10th team for the North American Strikers League.
Guys, the Rat Pack is gonna crash out. Right? We didn't mention this earlier, but they don't just have one controller player. They have two.
Oh.
And you know what's gonna be happening? Mid-series, one of their batteries are gonna die, and they're gonna look like the stupidest strikers on the field. And I'm calling out. It's gonna happen multiple times. You gotta believe me. These controller players.
Do you know that they play wirelessly and they don't have their controller plugged into the?
Yeah, wirelessly, not plugged in. It's just gonna die, and they're gonna look. They're gonna have to fumble around, open up the back of their Xbox controller, put in their new AA batteries, and those batteries are also gonna be dead. I'm calling it.
Okay. All right. So it's controller malfunction for Rat Pack. It causes them to be bottom of the league. Yeah. I'll buy that for sure. Vaughn, to you, number 10.
All right, number 10. Everyone knows every season I have a way of ranking teams, but no one knows exactly the way. So number 10,
Right.
there's actually a couple teams were tied, but in this one it was clear.
No one
Number
knows,
10 will
dude.
actually be Whack. The team I'll put in 10th is Whack, or as they're known now, the soon-to-be Strikers. So they will be 10th. I just know with
Care
how
to elaborate?
with how I rank these teams, it's
That's
clear
fair.
that they are 10th. It's clear.
That's
This
fair.
is
Yeah, it
this
is
is
clear.
very clear.
I
Right.
agree.
Okay.
K-Rock. Yeah.
And Whack will be 10th. Whether or not they're called Whack, but how I know them is Whack. So only time will tell. But the good news is that regardless, I'm teaming with 3Z for FBA, # smooth off. And I've teamed with Shape. And I've never teamed with Luke, but we have Pokemon battles every day in solo queue. So these guys are beasts. That's all I want to say about that.
All right. Good deal. 3Z, to you.
Is there a list I can look at? I can't
Dude.
remember in my head.
Brother.
Like Loki, I need a
Just
list.
take one of the new teams or throw Bozo on there, bro. You can choose. Or if you want to be a meme list like me, you can just pick any team. Or sorry, not meme list.
Oh, I'm gonna look in Westcore General. Give me
There we
2 seconds.
go. No, I got it. There's the sheet.
No, it's right. Okay, thanks, K-Bot.
This guy.
There's no bun here, man. I have to come up with a new bit. This
Yeah.
fucking sucks. 07.
Honest. Oh, I don't want to be mean.
Go ahead.
BB,
Go ahead.
We're on the post show.
Go ahead, man. Keep it real.
All right, Loki, I'm gonna keep it $1.55 with y'all. EKC's going 10th, and here's why.
Beast.
Japan? I love Soren, by the way. So this is just me talking about him as a player. Soren went to Japan, and this guy comes back, and he looked like the most homeless donkey I'd ever seen. Like, I don't know what happened to this guy, but he got like Kevin Durant. You know when Kevin Durant gives his powers to a kid, whatever movie that is in basketball? Something happened. Someone in Japan stole his powers. I don't know. Something happened to Soren. Also, I don't know how things are with Katsuna. I know Soren was looking for another midfielder. And NX probably like their team was looking for another midfielder. I don't know if Katsuna could play this season. I don't think he's going to be making it to all the games. I think he can only make it to like the first slot. So if they don't get first slot, it's Jover for them in terms of their midfielder. So unless they have a really good midfield sub, they're not even going to have their starting midfielder for a lot of the games. So that's the real reason. The rest of it was kind of just chatting. But yeah, EKC is going 10th.
All right. I think this is like the first time ever where there's been 3 different 10s. So that's cool to see. Maybe it means a more competitive league. Vaughn, number 9. I'll go to you first for this one.
Yeah, number 9. So there's like a 3-way tie. So I'll have to give number 9 to Rat Pack. Just because they're the new team on the block, and I'm making a montage of all the dog shit grief Tempo Melon plays that I get when she's on my team. I want you to know I have over 10 already, so you can wait for that to drop. I promise you, it's disgusting. This NASL player does what she does in my games. She should be locked up. It's a crime. So Rat Pack gets the nod but these next team, I want you to think of mine as more like a tier list. Like these next 3 teams are like pretty much the same. Okay, so Rat Pack starts it off for number 9.
3Z, going to you, number 9.
Number 9. Let's go with.
I feel like you need a notepad. You need to start crossing them out.
No, it's hard. This is generally like a hard thing to say because this season there's a lot of fresh blood, more than we've had before. I want to say, like there's teams in the top 4 with new players. Like I guess if you include Luke, like Luke's been in NASL before, but he didn't really play a full season, so I'm not going to count it. I'm gonna put.
Oh shit! You made a seal. You made the seal noise.
I'm gonna put HMG. I'm gonna be biased to the dogs. I'm gonna go HMG 9, I think. But this team can be really good. Yeah, I don't really want to put them 9th, but they're going 9th. So hey, it's a compliment. I don't know where to put you. You will exceed
We're
my
at that part.
expectations probably. But right now, that's your floor.
Drop to you.
Okay, I know, guys, we had a little bit of love for the Mako Brawler just a bit ago. Zay is picking this too much. Milkman might be the best Mako in the world, and Zay Forever is stealing this pick away.
It's true. It's true.
And into sometimes very questionable Brawler goalie matchups. So I'm gonna have to put Heavy Metal Gunham at 9th. I don't know if Josh is gonna be able to navigate through the minefield that is draft right now.
All right. Parisi, haven't gone to you. Start one out yet, I believe.
Sure.
You're up.
Number 8. All right. This is where I feel comfortable putting the Dogs at 8. Yeah. Again, I think this team has a low floor NASL wise, right? So for landing, we just qualified for NASL. Like, we're pretty good, right? We're awesome, right? Oh shit! Now I'm in NASL. I'm against Vaughn. I'm against Kindu. I'm against Goom. Against Bells. I'm against the Joker, Shianzu. These players that have won multiple S tiers, right? This is like the big leagues, right? This is where you want to be. So I think their floor is 8 and their ceiling, who knows?
All right. Vaughn, you're next.
Yeah.
Who you
Okay.
got?
Number 8, I have the Sad Boys. So they're coming in again, tied for 7th. The next team as well will be about the same relative rank of this power ranking list that I have. I think these guys are pretty good. Their name is obviously if they were still hungry like Nephew. Hold on, wait, let me. If they were still hungry like Nephew, they'd be like top 3, I think. If I can, yeah, they would at least be 3rd if they were hungry like Nephew. But since they're just Sad Boys, they're pretty bottom of the barrel. Yeah, I know. So it's
Really?
a fresh team, and we'll see if they can put it together. Unfortunately, my midfielder says I'm terrible at playing with Octavia after a recent scrim with it. I hope I can figure that out. It's all my fault.
You've been talking about this for like 2 weeks.
Because it gets brought up every scrim because we pick Octavia. So anyway, I'm really hoping I can figure that out. And if we do, maybe we can go up to 7th. Otherwise, everyone knows our scrims are really awesome and super fun every time, and we practice the best things ever, and we never get upset at one another. So our practice is always really good. It's always really good, guys. So we're looking solid. Hoping we can punch up a little bit and give this roster of old noobs some wins. So that's where I've got Sabbaths.
All right, good deal. Drop Leto. I think I went out of order, but you're up.
I'm just gonna drop Polar Cortex. Something about Era. I really wish I just had printed out a specific picture.
You can't handle it. This guy's not an Era trick, bro. What do you mean something Era? Like,
no, he will have to deal with this from me forever. And whose fault is it? It's mine. Because I lost. Because
it's your fault.
But I'm taking this. I'm wearing this L with pride. Okay.
No, you are not. You are a salty dog. Let's be clear.
So if I think that this beautiful dub over Dropletto in an S tier will be a 1-game dub, well, it's worth enough to pick Era again and NASL, it's all over.
Okay. Drop, I'll go back to you for number 7.
Man, I didn't think that far ahead, man.
Okay. Well, I can come back.
You're dealing with a couple of brawlers here, K-Ball. Go to the goalie.
All right, Vaughn. Number 7.
Okay, number 7 is Showtime. I think.
Wow.
Yep, Showtime is definitely here.
That's so low, Vaughn.
I can't put them any higher. I can't. So they had to be at most 7th. Every team above them. Wait, let me double check my list. Yeah, every team above them needs to be above them. I hope I didn't forget one. But yeah, no, I think I'm right. So obviously, Showtime, Beast Mode team, super sexy, awesome players, and the Joker is my favorite OS. Loki, the Joker is is the fucking LeBron of OS. That was his nickname ages ago, but like
High-key,
honestly,
yes.
honestly, he is.
He is.
He's so awesome. He's the big. I think he's the most like honorable competitor ever. And if you like, some people love him, some people hate him. All they could do is watch. This guy is awesome. I have so much respect for him. So that being said, they are 7th because they have Gumi. So we'll see if they can overcome those shackles. Shianzi's gonna have to learn the way of the boredom goalie, which we'll see if he can do because he played with the literal watching paint dry master himself, Barcode. So Showtime at 7. I hope they do well.
Drop, you got one now?
I do.
All right. Let's hear it.
So first thing I have to ask you guys is, would you sell your midfielder for $100?
Yes. Pesos even.
Pesos is crazy. That's like $1, Vaughn.
Next question.
No,
No,
that's like $20, I think.
that was it. EKC at 7th for no reason in particular, but I just thought I'd throw it out there because I'm gonna be bartering, you know.
Okay. Interesting. We'll see what happens there. Breezy, to you, number 7, just out of playoffs theoretically.
Yes.
Yes.
This looks like a good spot for the Bozo Bunch. Right at 7th. Start and finish. Sometimes the start line is the same as the finish line, or vice versa. No, I think I'm basing these teams at where they are now, like their floors. So for Bozo, I think they've been scrimming, right? Drop.
Yes.
I've been in Germany for like 3 weeks, man.
Oh, right, yes. Oh, so indubitably. Okay, so maybe, but we'll keep him at 7. And Merchant is a beast. That guy can come back to the game at any time, clock in, show up, be a NASL goalie, and then clock out. That guy's a beast. Gramella, that guy's won an S tier before. Sometimes I think he forgets that he has, because so he needs to believe in himself and this team, and they can do anything. They have infinite levels of whimsy, handsomeness, and awesomeness. W Bozo Bunch.
Sure, that was an attractive squad. Can I say, by the way, I've been thinking about this while I've been on stream. Drobleto, you are looking handsome right now. I'll just say it. You look good right now. You bit of a glow up. I don't know. Like maybe it's your camera. Maybe it's just how like you.
It's the 3 weeks in Germany.
It's the 3 weeks in Germany. So like low key, I think
true.
Bozo Bunch is on average maybe the most handsome squad. I'll say that. So
yes, I mean Merchant alone just solos the league.
Yeah, Merchant, Gramella, and Drop-Leto on the same team is crazy. So
absolutely.
W
Can I
Blaze.
go next? I gotta pick up my Wingstop from downstairs, so I'm gonna go next, and then everyone else
All
can
right.
go before I get back.
Sure.
Yeah, drag your ass
Go,
out of that
Drizzy.
chair.
I'm gonna drag you into my arms and give you a hug, brother. All
Right, type shit.
What is going on?
A couple of fellas can't hug it out on some duboosh. All right, so let's do.
Where my hug at?
That's facts. People question marking men showing affection in 26. Guys,
That's
let's focus on
so
the
real.
good vibes in the community.
Backshot Boys member, like unreal.
Yeah, let's get the fucking logs on those guys.
Yeah. People say his name. All good. Say my name. Anyway, all right. Number 6.
3Z.
Number 6.
7.
God.
We're here all night, guys. W viewership. I just want to say we've maintained it.
That's huge. Actually.
The OS podcast can be real.
Hey.
It can. It can.
Only if it's
All
streamed
right.
live at 10:30 at night.
All right. Here we go. Number 6. Squeaking in. Polar Cortex. All right. Say the same thing I said for Dogslayers. You made NASL. Then what? Right? Let's see how much you can improve. Let's see if you can compete against the best goalies, the best midfielders, right? The best brawlers, right? Obviously, the Fool has been around these players for a long time, right? I spoke on the S tier that he just competed in recently. Played like a beast against NASL forwards. So he's got experience. A little less experience because the Fool's been around longer, but he's gotten his experience. Won NASA, right? These are NASA champions. qualifying for NASL. Like these guys are legit good. And named Chaotic, right? We'll see if he has what it takes to beat NASL level goalies. Not a lot of experience on that front, right? Not a lot of S tier experience. So we'll see. But I do believe in the fellas. I think they can improve a lot. Go Bowler.
Good deal. Now while 3Z grabs his dinner, drop Leto to you, since it seems like Vaughn's on a journalistic mission right now.
Yeah,
It's just you and me.
Just you and me. Yep. I'm going to drop a good next to Soren, who may have lost some of his expertise in Japan, the Bozo Bunch, because you can ask Obscure Breads, Gramella Styles, and the current Showtime roster what Dropletto did in scrims last night might have been
Hee-haw.
the worst games I have played.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Season 1. It was disturbing what I was doing to some of the. I don't know. I don't even deserve to be here at this point.
Okay. All right. Duly noted. Gonna take some time to train back up, just like anyone else who takes 3 weeks away on a trip. Vaughn, number 6 to you.
Okay, let me. Hold on, I have them all written out. Okay, number 6. Okay, there's another 3-way tie between. Okay, so I'll just go with the team that I dislike the most, which is Return to Form. So they're going to number 6. And the reason why is because a now insult in our friend group is calling someone a Return to Form player. So these guys are freak losers. Hungry Boy is room temp IQ, and his brawler knows it. It's crazy. We were playing, guys. We thought it was rage bait. We were playing Battle Right, which for people who don't know is like a MOBA fighter, and he was playing the like brain dead like heal meow character that literally all you do is you put down a tree and click the tree. That's it. That's all you do. And he's like, guys, do my autos heal you? Do they heal you? There's no character with autos that heal in the entire game. He's so dumb. I hate Hungry Boy so much. Guys, you don't know what excruciating pain is when you load into a NASL in-house and your forward pair is Tempo Mode Hungry Boy. Oh my god. Cyanide or a gun, neither is quick enough. It's bad. So, and also Leon has no more whimsy in his gameplay anymore. That guy has turned into Oki too, and he knows it. And I have no problems with Moff and Koei. So, because that guy's pretty young, and also he makes some cool saves, and I can't play Kazan. So, anyway, that being said, okay, now for the people who don't know me, I actually really like RTF players. Though the RTF player insult is real. When someone does something free, you're like, that's an RTF player right there. So they're gonna come in at 6th. That's all.
Okay. Please note that Bestie Slot does not condone the thoughts and opinions of.
Oh, that's my bad. I'm so sorry. I forgot about my own stream. We're flying a little high from dinner still, like type shit.
You're at like 14 right now.
Saya, if you ever need me to cut it off, just let me know, brother. Just let me know.
But like, you just been yapping.
Oh, yeah. I just talked about how I feel.
I've only run 3 teams since
I just feel strongly about RTF players. So.
Oh, and I share the same sentiment, my good friend.
Exactly. See, a brawler gets it.
Do you?
Okay.
Don't worry.
I'm the only brawler here who has to play with Tempo midfield tomorrow.
Oh, my condolences.
Hashtag smooth off, brother.
Smooth off. That's my FBA team with 3Z Breezy.
Wow.
Don't worry. I'm not thinking too hard. I'm sick.
Okay.
I'm
hey,
fine.
you got 150 viewers for an OS stream in the Tiny 26.
OS stream with no gameplay in 2026.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
that's
just
pretty
saying,
good.
I think if anything, we should encourage this kind of discussion.
That's facts. Charisma on the cast right now.
That's
stream.
facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
All right.
You ain't get this in Splatoon, buddy. Lock in.
Yeah, I don't get this in Splatoon because someone's writing a twit logger tomorrow. That's the
Oh
reason
my
I don't get this in
God.
Splatoon.
Type
Okay?
shit.
There's
Maybe we're not so different after all. Anyway, who's next?
All right. Drop number 5.
Okay, now that we moved on from some of the teams that have two terrible things going on in them. And so we can start moving on to some better teams. Soon to be Strikers. They've got this beautiful goalie in Luke, and this handsome brawler in 3Z Breezy. And the last time I played with shapeshifting midfield was about like a year ago in solo queue, and it was the worst Juno I've ever seen. It was not good. I was ready to start typing in cost core general, and
Which
then
wow.
based on what shapeshifting was sending, I was able to identify that, oh my god, this is a NASL player. And I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared.
We have an objection.
Objection.
Phoenix
Your
Wright
Honor.
style.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'll have you know that the Shuno took a game. It's 1-0 in scrims, actually. 1-0. And against RTF. So another national team.
Don't
Shuno.
ask about the Shun. And on my teams.
We don't.
You,
Right.
yo, you missed Kava, you missed us, bro. Where are you coming? Stop, bro. We're injecting some whimsy into your
sounds
day.
like. Yeah. And I
There's some
needed it.
whimsy.
That's
yeah.
for sure.
Ah, good boy. All right. Keep it going.
On to you, number 5.
Thank you. Let me go ahead and bring up my list again. We definitely need this Rat Pack team name change. It's really important. Like I'm like deadass. It's important for the
Keeping
stream.
the?
No, they're not. It says the. I'm not gonna make. Hey, Sai's trying his best right now. But just so everyone knows, in the ratings, it should just say Rat Pack. It's very important. Okay. Okay. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna continue with my 3-way tie. The next team is the Dogs at 5th. So, thank you, Sai. And also, could you change Sundubu to Whack? Just for mine. You can leave it for the other
ones. We're
ones.
not doing that for now. We're not doing that for now because they have not officially changed their.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, officially, I am 3Z Breezy. I'm the team captain. I'm changing the name.
Okay.
You got a logo
W.
for us that we can throw on the stream right now?
Nope,
yeah,
no
okay.
logo.
Yeah, we do.
The
Okay,
name
anyway.
is changed.
So the next one is the Dogslayers. So I want to put a little bit of lore because now that they won, I can make this joke. If they lost, I couldn't. So, okay, well, I don't know if you know this, but me and some friends helped with the seating, which I'm a grown-ass man with a job. So I come home and I only have so much time in the day, and I spend some of it gathering various community members and sitting down on a call and talking about the seating, right? For free,
I know
like,
what you mean.
Just to help. Yeah, you get it. I'm sure the
I
TOs,
know what you mean.
I am sure the TOs are like hands in the air, like preach, brother. So I do this for fun, and it's like I'm just trying my best. Everyone's just trying their best. It's volunteer work. And so we put out the seeding, and some people might not like their seed. Let's just say that, okay? I've been there. We've all been there as competitors. And so I had a long day last week, very long. Some stress things going on, and I was ready to congratulate my good friend Weston on qualifying for landing, and multiple players on his fraud-ass team that I'm going to beat into the dirt in NASL felt they needed to go out of their way to chirp at me that I gave them a seed they didn't like. And so, Kenneth, do you know what happened in the first round of this tournament? Guess what happened? They, as the 8th seed, lost to the 9th seed. And that was probably not fun for them. And I want you to know, I bit back, copy-pasting the same things that they sent me back to the mid-tournament. I bit it back. So if we were not good friends, I would have been the most petty-ass hoe. So petty. But I looked inward and I thought to myself, Vaughn, you are getting up there in the age, and these people are like 10 years younger than you. Okay, and also I do want them to do well, so I should not antagonize my friends. So they will be 5th in the 3-way tie because the Dogslayers hype was legendary, and I popped the fuck off when they won, but I can't rate them higher than the 3rd team in the tie. So
evidently, you antagonize them just well enough to turn it around in the losers bracket and win on.
Yeah, well, Kaba, actually, the only reason Nikki's playing midfield is because I told Weston that they should swap Nikki in midfield. Dead ass.
There you go.
Dead ass. So anyway.
Also, Vaughn, yes, doing everything you just said would have gotten a TO canceled in Splatoon. Guaranteed.
Yeah, good. Hey, W. Let's get it, TOs. Fight back. Low-key fight back. I've had enough.
No. Twitter would be against the TO that fought back.
Yeah, of course.
It would just absolutely curb stomp them to the ground and dogpile on them.
Wait,
Villanard, I'm down.
Wait, what did Saya do?
No, bro.
Nothing.
Brawler
Yeah,
ass
why
calm.
why would we?
Never mind. You're right.
He got up in the middle of that. Whatever.
No, I won't.
3Z. 5 to you.
I don't know, man. I guess I'm lost. My bad, guys. I had a question
okay.
and no one wanted to answer me. Okay.
That's okay. I forgive you, bro. You're trying your best, and that's what matters. BSB.
Bro, it's not fair. I can't see your face, but you can see mine.
Yo, say your team.
Hydrate.
They were pretty good back in the day. That was a good stack.
They were. I think they could make NASL, or they could have back then. Let's go with. I don't have Rat Pack on there, right?
You do not.
Yeah. Let's go. RTF. No, RTF. You're going 5th. How are you this high? I hate you. I hate your team. I hate your team. Every Wednesday, I sit down on my computer. I say, I have to scribble RTF today. I want to blow my shit smooth off. Like it's I hate this team. They're going 5th.
Right then. Who do I want to go to next? Drop. I'll go to you. Number 4.
All right, I'm just gonna drop the Dogslayers. Played beautifully today, and I just want to point out to everyone that went to Denverland, this right here is a Brook controller adapter given to me by Weston so that I could play Grand Blue at the LAN, and I forgot to give it back to him, and I feel really bad because it's like $60 or more, but I have it, and it won me some my local fighting game tournament. So that was cool, but my bad, Weston. I made sure to give you 4th place in this tier list for it.
Bro, did you bring any equipment to LAN? You needed a mouse too.
No. I forgot my mouse, and this is just for Xbox controller.
You better,
Right.
Brawler.
There was a
Why
Splatoon
is Saya
player.
canceled?
There was a
That's what-
Splatoon player at a LAN who
Yeah.
got their Switch set up, booted up Minecraft while waiting for the next game.
Based.
Was about to play. I caught him. I was like, "Hey, can you actually load to the lobby? We're waiting on everyone to get in the lobby." He was like, "Oh, okay." That's the moment when he realizes he doesn't have his Splatoon cartridge and it's in the room.
That Splatoon player's name? Gumi.
So we had to wait on him to go run up to his room to grab it. Luckily, it was a convention center where the hotel is
I was
attached.
gonna say, we just found, like Vaughn said, we found the Gumi of Splatoon. That is insane.
Yeah.
How do you not have your cartridge
No,
with you?
that's
We're playing Minecraft before our
that's
match,
accurate.
like a beast.
That's accurate.
Back out to Roblox, and then you got him.
3Z to you for number 4. After you take a swig of water.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Let's go Rat Pack. Rat Pack 4.
Any other comments or just Rat Pack 4? We're
I
moving
think there's
on.
a chance this team doesn't make playoffs if they collapse, but I think their floor has been increasing so much recently that I don't see a reason why they'll stop. Like these other teams have improved, but Rat Pack's floor was already higher, right? They're already NASL caliber players, and I'm seeing them work well together as a team, and that's a good sign. And I'm seeing them improve as a team, and so they're just a little bit above some of the other landing teams that I have here, just because I think their floor is a little higher already, and so their improvement will continue.
Good reasoning, good logic. Vaughn, to you here for number 4.
Yep, number 4 is the last of the next 3-team trio, and that's going to be Polar Cortex. I am so looking forward to locking in the most heinous damage comp versus this team when we play. Oh my! If you're a brawler who's played boys when we are taking the game seriously, you will know that your life is not pleasant, and this will be administered swiftly to name Chaotic. So I wish
He's
him.
not ready.
I
He's
wish him
not
the
ready
best.
to play the Estelle into Zentaro matchup. He's
They
not
don't-
ready.
They don't play damage in NASA. He's never had to wiggle like his life's on the line because it is.
Yeah, this guy is gonna need to lock in on the wiggling because Kind and I are gonna lock in Amy Vice every single game of that series and blow his head off. Have fun. So good luck to him, and I'm looking forward to playing Zoro. And Aiden is cool too.
Don't forget
Bang.
about the goat.
That's facts.
Right. Threezy. Now to you.
You keep calling on me after I take a really big bite of chicken.
Well. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. You get called on when you least expect it, even though it was probably somewhat expected.
Yeah, actually, your fault for calling on me while I'm doing. It's not my fault for eating while the show's happening.
Yeah, right. Definitely not.
I can go ahead if you need time, Threezy.
No. I'm good. Let's go. Who's left? Showtime, Sad Boys, us. Yeah, let's go. My team. Third was our. This is good. Very good. Third is our floor because it is where I have placed in the last 3 S tiers. I've placed third, or better. Caliland was the first. So floor is our ceiling, or our floor rather, and our ceiling is winning NASL. Excuse me. I think our team is really good. We've been having fun in scrims. When we're not raging because we're playing RTF. But nah, I'm really happy with my team this season. I think we can win the league. But third is our floor.
All right, Vaughn.
Okay,
To
third. Hold on, let me say I don't make a mistake. Okay, who's left again? Who do I not have on there? Hold on, let me think. Heavy Metal Gundam, EKC.
Bozo.
Who am I missing? And Bozo Bunch. Fuck, I messed up. Can I? Is it too late? No, it's probably. God damn it.
I can change it. That's fine.
Okay. So hold on. Let me think. Okay, so I need Bozo Bunch at 6 and everyone moved up 1. If that's okay. Can we make that happen or is that a lot of work?
Nope.
Oh, it's
Okay.
changing. It's changing.
All right. Yap about Bozo Bunch.
Okay, so Bozo Bunch comes in at a crispy 6th because they have 3 of my favorite players in the game. And I'm going to talk about how bad they are all now. So, Merchant, 2-trick noob. I picked up his characters faster. Yawn emoji, sunglasses emoji. Try to learn a 3rd character challenge. Difficulty level impossible. Definitely not handsome. Grimella, fake. Knowers know this. Impossible to get that guy to hang out with me no matter how hard I try. So, good luck, noob. Had to swap off midfield so he had a chance to win something. Drop Leto. Plays the game like his hands got chopped off. He can do nothing unless the ball spoon-fed directly to him. Don't ask him what happened when he was in EU. That was our ambassador, and that's the best he could do. Yawn emoji.
Wait, Doc, did you fuck up our record? What did you do?
Okay. Don't tell chat in stream. I lost every game against Arrow in EU.
Right.
The character is so bad. It's so bad.
I
God.
also lost every game with her.
X, bro.
I also
Just
lost
lock in
every
the
game
X.
with her. Okay. Character
Okay,
can't win.
Right. Okay, I know what you mean. So anyway, all 3 of those players are low-key buns. Low-key buns. Any player that's ever run that team, low-key buns. And how can they ever win? They've never even been close to winning an S tier. Am I right, fellas? Up top, roll tide. So Bozo Bunch is gonna slide in at a crispy 6th. And I'll just go back to back then with my number 2. Oh no, Drop, you haven't done your 3rd. Never mind.
No,
So Drop.
Drops up next.
So you go ahead and go Drop. Boo! Era. Did I scare you? Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, another scrim where Era got a lot of dubs versus Showtime. However, even though I'm a washed EU donkey dog, I totally won like almost all of my strike wars against Shionzu, like 50% of them. And as a midfielder, that should be embarrassing, okay? Losing to a brawler in the midfield.
That's facts.
With and I just struck it straight at Gumi every single time afterwards. Like, even though like, I could get a clear corner, I went straight to Gumi. This Shionzu guy completely washed. Lost to basically an EU brawler in Strike Wars.
Oh,
like, you hear that?
That's tough.
Derogatory.
EU brawler is tough. If you lose to EU brawler, I don't know what to tell you.
Absolutely disturbing.
Okay. Vaughn, sounded like you really wanted to go round out your 1 and 2.
So the second is Era's Kitten Club. That's number 2. And save NXCD. That's all.
Save my brawler.
Save him. Save him, man. He's going crazy. All right, next.
Next. Drop to you. Round it out.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to also do a double. Unfortunately, as much as I love RTF, there's a team that I love a lot more that, for once again, every time I've ever had to place this team on any tier list ever, Sad Boys will be making their return to their #1 spot on the Drop Litto tier list. Oh yeah, I love this team, and they just keep getting sexier every time they play. Oh, and Return to Form has Moffin. Oh, no. They have Moffin, and I know for a fact they're gonna lock in Amy plus X every time they get the chance, and that is the most pace-broken forward duo in the world with 0 counterplay, and they're not even gonna second guess it. Like, it's like all these other bros, but like I'm so good at Centauro. What if I just... Nope, we are locking in X if he's open, and we are gonna lock in Vice AB midfield, and we're going to blow their heads off, and that takes a certain amount of dedication to the craft to manage to pull off in draft, because not everyone picks to win.
That's facts. That's facts. Add bells. Okay. Sorry. I love working through a lot in this offseason. I love him, though. Okay, keep going.
Could tell. Could definitely tell. 3Z, round it out.
Yeah, you can tell, both of these guys' scrims have been going really well. You can really tell how well this season's preparations are going.
You, okay? One scrim.
Anyways, let's lock in on the top 2. It's going to be... Ooh, this is interesting. Because these two teams, Sad Boys and Showtime, you can compare the number of S tiers that you guys have won. Now, the greater number is probably going to be Sad Boys because all of Humi's S tiers were with Kainoob. And then you have the Sad Boys S tiers on top of that. So they're going to be... well, I didn't mean it as a diss. I just meant, numbers wise.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure that it was interpreted as it by the chat. So
okay, cool.
Keep it.
Okay, so I'm gonna give Sad Boys 1. I think Kainoob Vaughn backline is something we've never seen before. Oh, my camera's frozen. Lovely.
This camera's frozen.
Lovely camera.
Yeah. EKC got the teaser last season because we played it versus EKC before I left. But I agree. Shout out EKC. Shout out Soren. He was a big fan of that game. It was the Brawler patch as well. It was a movie. It was 3Z's patch. He died.
I think 3Z just
he actually got taken out.
My camera stopped, but you started talking, so I didn't.
Oh no, sorry. Keep going. I was filling space because I thought you'd DC'd or something.
Oh no, you're fine. Okay. Where was I?
Kainoob mid.
Something about Sad Boys or Showtime.
So Kainoob Vaughn backline has not been seen before in NASL. Neither has Gumi Shanzu backline, so maybe they have the magic sauce, and they have who I would arguably call the best forward of all time on their team. Joker is such a beast. I love that guy. Like Vaughn said, just super good competitor. And that guy always plays well. I don't remember the last time I've seen him not have a good game or not at least play up to par with the lobby. So, and even more than that, he rises in the most important moments, right? At Denverland, he had that point on his cell where he popped off. He went Liari mode, right? If you know that clip from beta where she gets 3 kills, he had 3 Quangles in a row. It was something ridiculous like that. And he almost won the game for them, right? So I think Huss can really take this team far, and I'm excited to see these teams play in the regular season. I think it's going to be an absolute banger.
It'll be a lot of fun for sure. We'll give you some time to get your camera back up and running. Vaughn, you want to talk about Heavy Metal Gundam at all?
Do I ever? I've already glazed Zay enough. So I've got a funny piece of trivia, K-Bot. So last season, Hungry Like Nephew, first seed the entire season. We never like dropped below first seed. We had first seed and we held it the whole time through. And going in through the season, I think we lost 2 games with our let's say starting lineup. We had 3 losses, but we had already locked in first seed, so we kind of approached that when we wanted to get A in. So in my head, we had the 8 games. Do you know, out of every team in NASL last season, the only team to 3-0 us in a game? Do you know? You want to take a guess? And this doesn't even include our losses. It's a game loss. So this could have been a team we beat, but I'm saying in a game loss, this is the only time in playoffs or in regular season we were 3-0'd in a game. And keep in mind, we didn't even drop a game in playoffs. We 8-0'd playoffs or whatever.
Right.
So in the regular season, there was one single game that we were 3-0'd in. And if you can guess the team, you've done well.
I haven't studied up enough to know what the answer
just take
is.
a random. Just shoot your shot in the dark.
I don't even know where this is going either, because it sounds like you want to mention something about Zay, but
yeah,
I don't know
just
how you would do that if he
just
was...
throw out a team. It's okay. Just go ahead. Name any team without looking at Twitch chat, which you are.
Curry, downtown.
I'm not looking at Twitch chat.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say return to form because that'd be funny.
Okay, so they did beat us when A subbed in, but you're wrong. Actually, the team that defeated us, our starting roster that was first seed, was Wee's Little Bees, who at the time of playing them, they were 10th in the league, and they 3-0'd us with the Milkman on Era, Carmine on Dubu midfield, and we on Kazan, and they donkey rolled us into the dirt. And that week after, Caleb said, I don't want to play midfield anymore, and he came back for playoffs. So I will never sleep on this HMG team because they were the only team that 3-0'd us. Also unrelated, K-Bot, the 2 teams we lost to with our starting lineup, both of them were 10th seed when we lost to them, so beast mode. Hashtag boys way. So I think this team is, I think every player on this team is NASL level, which I know it sounds stupid because obviously they made NASL, but I don't think all teams are created equally. But when I look at this team, I don't really see one player necessarily being the super carry.
Let's just say there's not going to be any montages made out of their plays in your solo games.
Well, if we can make a montage, let's be clear. The reason why this Mako Brawler character is broken is because I queue up, I get 2 diamond players that are 3,000 LP below me on the ladder, and then Zay fanboys me like I'm an idol at a K-pop convention. Boom, hit the drums. He just blows my head off, and because he just so if you want a damage composition montage of me getting Mako ulted in solo queue, I have 50,000 clips of it, because then my headless teammates are like, oh my god, how did we clear the ball from Mako as I die in real life? So that pick's pretty good. So I think HMG will not, I think people are gonna sleep on them. I think they're gonna be projected as a bottom team. I actually think this team is gonna get some wins. I don't have them making playoffs early unless they level up quite a bit, but all I know is we have scrimmed HMG twice in the off season as boys, and they have taken games off of us both scrims, which is very impressive to me, considering our lineup didn't drop a game in NASL playoffs. So if your team is taking games off us in scrims, regardless of, I don't care if we're trying new things, I don't care if we're having fun, just the fact that you're taking games off us, even if we're experimenting, that bodes really well from you, because there's quite a few teams that really cannot do that right now. So that's very impressive. So I'm a big HMG, I do not sleep on them, and they work really hard, which is the most important thing in NASL. People make NASL and then get lazy or try to coast, and that's when
Yep.
it's the most dangerous. So the fact that they're like, they made it and they're proud and they're going to keep working, I would not. When I play these guys, I will treat them like a Showtime. Like I'll treat them like anyone who could beat us. Like I have a lot of respect. So that's my thoughts.
All right, good deal. And hey, who knows? Anyone can beat anyone, especially at the beginning of the season, and that's why it is most fun to watch. I'll go down the line one more time, see if any of you all have any closing thoughts or conclusions, whether they be about said very serious and objective power rankings or whatever your general thoughts on the season are and you're looking forward to playing. I'll start first with you, Dropletto.
I think my list looks beautiful. I completely stand by it.
Okay, any like thoughts on the season? Looking forward to playing everyone, and
Looking forward
everyone's
to
washed,
playing.
and we're gonna stomp you all. Like I don't.
I have a cool.
I
Oh, you go.
really am excited to play against Polar Cortex because I think it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be hilarious. Okay, and we're gonna have such a beautiful, fun time. He's gonna lock in Era, and then he's Era round 1, and then we're gonna round 2, Vice Amy, and nothing good's gonna happen for them afterwards. And it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, cool. 3Z. Any closing thoughts on this whole shebang?
Well, Kenneth Bottom 273. I have a few thoughts.
That would be me.
Whenever NASL starts, one of these weekends, I'm excited. I'm excited for all the teams that made it. 3Z Zone, watching all these games was super fun. I couldn't be more happy with the teams that made it today. I'm excited that there's a lot of new blood in NASL. That means that things are going to change, right? That means that it could be even team formations are different, right? Not just players, but it's both, which is great. Which means the meta is going to shift. Teams are going to adapt to what other teams are doing. I'm excited to see the new meta that each team brings to the season, and which form takes as the season goes on, because I feel like that's something that kind of happens every season where every team has a way that they think the game should be played at the beginning, and then the rest of the teams kind of like look at how everyone else is playing and say, okay, here's adjustments to how we perceive we can play, to how we should actually play. So I'm excited just to see how everything develops. Obviously excited to play with my team. We started our scrims by beating Hug, and we were like, okay, we just have to team now. Like, we just beat them. We never played before. We beat them. Like,
Wait, wasn't that the Mafia?
My bad. It was the Mafia, right? So it was Mafia with
with
Shanzu set of bells. So Vaughn kind of that's correct.
And
like we have to play now.
That's facts.
And of course we lost game 1. The next 2 games because they lost.
And then we locked in. Then we were low key. We got a little annoyed that we lost to you guys, and then
they locked in some cringe shit like now Brawler or something. It was we weren't ready for the Mafia comps. Let's put it that way.
No, but you guys were beasts, so yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited about my team. Excited to play this season. I miss competing in Omega Strikers. It's been a long time, like 3-4 months. Holy
type shit.
Has been a long time, but I'm sure there's excitement brewing even amongst a smaller crowd. Vaughn, closing thoughts for the show tonight.
As a reminder, if you look at my tier list, it is correct if Soon-to-Be Strikers is named Whack. So just remember that, please. Don't judge me and think that it's wrong because it's the Soon-to-Be Strikers. So I just want everyone to keep that in mind. Otherwise, I'm super excited for the season. This is now the 4th calendar year that in a row that Bells and I have competed in OS events together since 2022, which is crazy, by the way, which is crazy. And other than obviously I mentioned Hustle a lot, but my original like rival friend, like companion, lover, soulmate in OS was Kainoob ever since NASL 2 when East and West combined. So I literally never thought I would team with him for an S tier. And the fact that I get the privilege to do it for a whole season, and then I get to do it with like my favorite teammate ever, Bells, like, it's super honorable. I want to pour one out. The last thing I'm going to say, and then that's the last thing I'm going to say all stream, is I need to pour one out, and I need an 07 from someone in the chat who thinks that You Already Lose is a beast at this game. He went out in a blaze of glory. He got walked by the Dubu midfield, said, "Call me when playoffs start. I will grind for it." And he showed up, got his fourth NASL chip. Sorry, let me repeat that. Fourth NASL chip. He's won 4 NASLs out of 6. 3 out of 5 if you don't count NASL 1, because like it's kind of debatable. So let's just an 0-7 to Yao. He'd still fill and like hang out from time to time in our scrims, but he really has no interest in competing. He's feel like he's like accomplished everything he wants to. So that guy's a beast, and when he made grands, I mean, Coca League said it, he never lost, which is crazy. Like that is some beast mode shit. So I want to shout out Caleb because it's a little bittersweet because the 3 of us were a steady team since like May 2023. But if there was anyone who I would team with afterwards, shout out to Threezy's roommate, it would be Kainoob. So the story ends on that. It's time to go to bed on the OG roster and look forward for some Kainoob Mexico cheating PC lore knowers know. So looking forward and good luck to everyone. And if you want scrims, we look for scrims on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if you're in NASL, reach out to me because we're locking in a little bit because these teams look dangerous and we want to 9-0 everyone. So that's all.
Okay, scrim shout out too. Get that in there. All right. Well, folks, on Vaughn's point of going to bed, it's time for all of us to go to bed as it is now 11 o'clock on the East Coast. And after a long day of competitive Omega Strikers, we have wrapped and our 10 teams are preparing to enter the North American Strikers League Season 7. Action will begin on February 21st. That's right, Threezy. You still have to wait a whole nother month to compete.
Fungus.
My bad. This is part of my fault, guys.
Smooth off,
Go Frosty
man.
Costings! Yay!
It's been. All right.
One more month. Just 5 more weeks. And we'll be back into it, folks. Thank you all for joining us and sticking around. Thanks to the panelists for coming through.
W Saya. W Caster.
W Bestie and Slot. And thank you all for sticking around and listening to whatever this was for the past little bit. We will catch you all on February 21st when the North American Strikers League Season 7 kicks off. We'll see you then. Have a good night.